problem for Peck in the first half is when they did have possession of the ball, they just couldn't seem to hold on to it for any length of time. Their best opportunity was the low shot from the now departed Namli, which was heading for the bottom corner before the save by Benitez. Aside from that, he didn't really create anything else at all. Perisic. Karsdorp gets it back from Tillman. Boscali, that's a long way out. Struck cleanly. Now in his 6th season at PSV, Olivier Boscali, subject of transfer speculation during the summer. See, that's wasteful from Peck. Can't afford to be giving away the ball when they've got possession of it like that. It's just inviting more pressure. This is about as comfortable as it could get with a 2-goal advantage. Lang making a dart, as is Dams. Good cross, Pepe couldn't manoeuvre his body into the right position to direct the ball towards goal. Good approach play by PSV. Out to Dams again. Edson concedes the corner. Require a huge amount of concentration on the part of Peck. Try not to concede again. In from Perisic! And there is another goal, and it's Malik Tillman. Great delivery from the Croatian. They won this fixture last season 4-0. They won 7-1 away from home. And there's 40 minutes or so remaining in this game. Must be contemplating changes to make sure there are no unnecessary injuries by any of his key players. He's already got the likes of Veerman, Schouten, Dest and Lozano out injured. He doesn't want anyone else joining them. Pepe trying to put pressure on Edson. Flamengo. Forward for the most recent goal scorer, now the one who scored the opening goal. Trots into the middle, and here's the one who got the second, Lang. Into Saibari, good block by Edson, who blocks twice, the second from Tillman. Then Tillman threads it through, Pustil claims for handball against Damien van der Haar. Clearly struck him in the chest. Making short to Perisic by Lang. Another cross from Ivan Perisic. Changes a foot, you would imagine. Perisic again, right-footed this time, then onto his left, quite comfortable on either foot. Perisic into Teal, back to Teal from Perisic. McNulty with the block. Lang. Collected by Dams. Losing his footing, allowed Edson to get there. Teal though. Pepe. Now Boscali for Dams. Coming in is Teal. Substitutions on the way, and it's going to be Peck who make the first of them. Filip Krastev is going to replace Olivier Edson. Coming on for Sherelle Floranes is going to be Eliano Reinders, and then Ryan Thomas is going to replace Dylan Mbeo. Eliano Reinders, number 23, is the brother of Milan's Tijani Reinders, who plays for the national team. Karsdorp. Hecker sitting even deeper than they were already. Certainly got to be seen as a case of damage limitation. Dams heads it in, McNulty heads it away. Again, Peck can't hold on to the ball. Lang. Thomas. One back by Lang. Oh, he's threaded it through. Pepe! Clinical. Powerful and into the bottom corner. But Lang was the player that made it. Having in the 9th minute, Ricardo Pepi makes it 4-0 to PSV, just shy of the hour. Lang here got between two players, and it was that touch through to the onside Pepe, and he made no mistake with the finish, taking no time at all to fire that low into the bottom corner. It's a really good goal from Ricardo Pepe. Made by Noah Lang. It's the 5th league goal of the season for Pepe, and he's come off the bench in most of the games. A rare saute forward here by Peck. Got plenty of players up for this. Venter lays it off. Eventually it's going to go out for a corner. So Pek Zwolle is going to make a quadruple substitution. Driausch, Babadi and the like are about to come on. Crossed in. Nearly got there, still with Peck. Opportunity, oh brilliant twist and turn inside the penalty area by Filip Krastev. For a split second he looked like he was going to walk it into the PSV net. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 PSV players. Well, this is a good response from the visiting team, who've really got nothing to lose whatsoever, other than goal difference. Here they come again. Venter. Dylan Venter's been on the score sheet 3 times this season already. He's their leading goal scorer. Off Saibari's thigh. Now this is where Peck will have problems. They're going to try to smother PSV, and then that's probably the safest bet. Go for goal, put the ball out of play, make sure it goes out of play so PSV can't break. Here come the changes from the home team. The first of them is going to see Olivier Boscali come off to be replaced by Armando Obispo. Also coming off is Ismail Saibari and Noah Lang. Lang replaced by Shahai Driausch, the Moroccan. Isaac Babadi also coming on. And Luke de Jong, a familiar face, whose record against Ryan Flamingo, incidentally, the other player going off, his record against Pek Zwolle is his best record against any team in his entire career. He has scored 17 goals against Pek Zwolle during his long career in 11 appearances, including 11 goals in the last 5 appearances. And there have been 2 hat-tricks in there. So if it wasn't tough already for Pek Zwolle, they've now got a player who has his best record against them. But to their credit, they're trying to get forward. Out comes Benitez. Delivered from the far side by Perisic. Krastev. Still got about half an hour left to play. When you're able to bring on a player of De Jong's quality and potency, then you are in a very good position. De Jong already has 5 league goals this season. McNulty goes back to Schindler. The treatment for Saibari. There's Lang and Boscali in the background. Just relax now, their job is done for the day. Not back in action until the game against Ajax next weekend. Karsdorp into De Jong. Now, Peck on the break here. There's an option at the back here in Venter. A long way out, Venter furious that the ball wasn't played across to him by Eliano Reinders. Karsdorp. Bispo looking to try and play that straight down the middle. I have to give credit to the remaining 10 men of Peck here for trying to get forward again. They initially sat back at the start of the second half, but decided to go for it now, even though they're 4-0 down with more than a quarter of the game left. Bobadi beaten to it by Montero. Tillman, who's already scored, goes to goal again. Smothered by the goalkeeper. De Jong tries to get the rebound. There's a vicious shot from Malik Tillman. Just bounced in front of Schindler. Krastev unable to get through. Malik Tillman brings it away. This is where there'll be problems for Peck. They might be overrun if they commit forward too many of their players. Krastev. Too much of it shown to Perisic, although the referee spotted an infringement prior to that. Philipp Krastev on loan from the Belgian club Lommel. Bulgarian. And Pekka going to make another change. Not before they try and send this free kick forward. Thiel falls for Venter. Well, looking more attack-minded with 10 men than they were with 11 in the first half. Scandella clears upfield, looking for Dylan Venter. Triage into Bebadi, now Tillman. Well, the substitutions on both sides seem to have made a difference in that PSV are not in as much control as they were before. Triage. Oh, it's gone in eventually. Off the head of Ricardo Pepi for a hat-trick. Scandella did his utmost to keep it out, and it even struck the post. But it's 3 goals for the American to make it 5-0 to PSV. Shahaib Triage with the cross. Glancing header to try and put it beyond the reach of Scandella, and you have to feel for him. He got there and he got a hand to it, but he couldn't quite push it far enough, and in the end it actually rolled back off him into the net. I think the goal will probably be credited to Pepi because it would have gone in anyway. So Dylan Venter is off. And on in his place, Odysseus Velanas. Here come PSV again. Thiel looking for Pepi, who's now on now looking for his 4th goal. Started 2 and come off the bench in 7 of the games in the league this season, Pepi, and he's now got 6 league goals. Triage again. Krastev turns away from danger but walks straight into a PSV player. Just too many red and white shirts in the way. Bebadi, Thiel. It's going to be a long 20 minutes for Pek Zwolle. Their heaviest ever Eredivisie defeat was in the reverse fixture last season, where they lost 7-1 at home to PSV back in February. PSV's biggest ever win has been done on 3 occasions, 10-0. The most notable of those, the last of them, back in October 2010, when they beat Big 3 rivals Feyenoord 10-0, a remarkable victory. Almost 14 years to the day. Ivan Perishic's afternoon is over, replaced by Johan Bakayoko, the Belgian. He scored in that 7-1 win in February. In fact, he got 2 goals. So PSV have still got some way to match their biggest ever victories. The other 2 were against Volendam and Go Ahead Eagles back in the 90s and the 70s respectively. This is only going to improve their goal difference, which is now up to 28, plus 28. They've scored 34 goals in 10 games. Bakayoko, fresh legs, plenty of pace. Reinders goes all the way back to Skendela. Confirmation of that substitution. Perisic off and Bakayoko on. And there's Valanas. He's even staying on the pitch now to play alongside him. It's a nice luxury to have if you're paid to Bosch. Between them, they've scored 11 Eredivisie goals already. Thiel looks up, finds Pepe. De Jong is charging into the middle. It's Bakayoko. Peck shuffling back into position. Now Dams into Babadi. Triausch away from Reinders. Pepe again. Another header. Bakayoko into De Jong. It's another comprehensive victory for PSV. Bakayoko initially got the better of Krastev. Now he's picked it up off Thomas. Bakayoko, Babadi. It's quite congested in that area. Krastev. No foul on the New Zealander. More the landing than anything else. lively figure since he came on, Filip Krastev, who's one of the two players to drop out of the starting 11 from their last game against NAC Breda. Played into Babadi, De Jong in the middle. Babadi thought that it came off the opponent. Remember, PSV playing with 10 men and have done for the entirety of the second half. Yunus Namli sent off just before the break for a nasty challenge on Ismail Saibari. Unnecessary challenge as well. And it's effectively cost his team the game. They were 2-0 down at the time, but it's made things a lot more difficult than they already were. Karsdorp. Pepe clattered into by McNulty. Triage. Tillman. Bakayoko lifts it in towards De Jong. Looked like a hand went up there, and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. And Selmo Garcia McNulty rose with De Jong, but it was clear that he put his arm up. And now PSV have a penalty. He might claim that he was climbed on by De Jong, but either way, he put his arm up and swiped at the ball. Wasn't a great deal of contact. And so it's left for Luuk De Jong to try and add to his already hugely impressive goal haul against PSV. Chance for Jasper Skendela to come away with something if he can save this from a pretty renowned penalty taker in the shape of Luuk De Jong. He's scored 5 goals in the league this season. His team has scored 5 goals today. Is he about to make it 6 on both counts? Name is being cheered around the stadium. De Jong against Skendela. Oh, and he's missed it. He sent Skendela the wrong way, but he was trying to be far too precise. That's a rarity. So he sticks at 17 goals against PEC, that's all. Literally a couple of inches to the right and it would have gone in off the post. Didn't really strike it that cleanly. Reprieve then for McNulty, who conceded the penalty. Bakayoko, they're looking to get 6 here. Teal unable to get the ball into the heart of the PEC penalty area. 7 minutes of normal time remaining. There'll be a little bit of added time considering the amount of substitutions we've had. We've had, I think, a couple of occasions where the physios have come on. Triage, De Jong goes up, can't get into a position to head the ball towards goal. Triage again. One back by Babadi. Look at the space for Bakayoko. see he had eyes for goal initially, but never really had enough room to find a target. Constant noise from the home fans. They'll now be looking ahead to that meeting with one of their great rivals, Ajax, next weekend. Peck's next assignment is away at go-ahead Eagles on Sunday week. Driouche clips it forward. McNulty with the clearing header. Babadi. Given away from the throw-in, now Babadi again. Tillman with some space. Now Bakayoko. Into Thiel, away by Peck. You can see behind the goal. PSV fans bouncing up and down and getting noisier by the minute. Thiel, Pepe got a touch on it. It's away by Thomas. Another win to add to the collection, into double figures now. 10 from 10 for PSV and Peter Bosch. Been a good week, getting a point away at Paris Saint-Germain, having beaten AZ away from home last weekend. Chance here though for Peck. Krastev, he's got away from Karsdorp, and he's overrun it. Well, he will get the headlines, Ricardo Pepi, for his hat-trick. Scored the opening goal. Scored goals number 4 and 5. Driouche, De Jong and Pepi in the middle. Here is Luke De Jong. Shrugs off the attentions of El Azuzi. Babadi. Put out a play by Reinders for a PSV corner. Unlike his brother who plays for the Netherlands, Eliano Reinders plays his international football for Indonesia. Babadi with the corner. Thiel waits. It's going to fall for Bakayoko. He wants to shoot again, you can tell, and he's get it in via a deflection off the boot of Krastev, and it slips away from Schendelaar. 6 up for PSV, and this time it's Johan Bakayoko. Third goal of the season in the league, all stemmed from the corner by Babadi. and you could tell straight away he wanted to shoot. And even though there wasn't a lot of room, I don't know whether it even did get a touch on Krastev. It might have gone straight through the Bulgarian's legs. Either way, Škendelar seemed to be unsighted. Stern look on the face of Johnny Jansen. It's been a very difficult afternoon, but his 10 men in the second half have done their utmost to try and at least score a goal. They've been struggling to try and keep PSV out, who are now looking for number 7. Driouche, still Shahab Driouche. Been pretty effective on that left side since coming on. Wayward on the shot, though. We're into the first of 3 minutes of added time, and I can tell you that the third goal, initially scored by Ricardo Pepi, has now been credited as an own goal to Jasper Škendelar. So Pepi has not officially got a hat-trick. I suspect he might want a ball, though, when play ends. Looked to me like the header was going to go in off the post anyway, but I'm not in the position of crediting goals, so no hat-trick for Pepi officially. It's gone down as an own goal. Will PSV get 7 like they did away from home against PEC last season? Babadi switching feet left and right, twisting and turning his marker Reinders, and winning a corner. Be Babadi to take it deep towards Teal, collected by Bakayoko, just like his goal a moment ago. Ole, 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 ringing out around the Philips Stadion. Very different kind of game to the one in midweek against Paris Saint-Germain. $30 points from a possible 30. We're almost a third of the way through the season already. Last 40 seconds or so. Tillman looking for Driouche. I suspect Jasper Škendelar will be more than happy to give the goal to Pepi. The 3 minutes are up, and the referee has brought an end to a very good afternoon for PSV, and in particular Ricardo Pepi, though he may not know yet, he's not been credited with a hat-trick goal. That's been given as a Škendelar own goal. So 2 for Pepi, 1 for Lang, Tillman and Bakayoko. Škendelar's own goal, making it PSV 6, PEC Zwolle 0. He'll probably learn about that third goal